Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. I'm in bed because I want you guys to understand the concept of these videos. Like, I want you guys to understand how close I want us to be. I want us to be like friends literally talking about it. I want y'all, like, there's no more like sacred place than literally my bedroom. I'm in my bed chilling with y'all. Like, I want you guys to feel that type of way. I want someone to talk about the playoffs with. I tell you guys this a lot, but like, I don't have like my friends or like family or anybody that I could really talk about basketball 24/7 with or anything like that. And I love the NBA more than anything. So here we are. We're going to be talking about the playoffs. There's 4 games today. I want to talk about everything. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to make a bracket. There's a bracket challenge, the official bracket of the NBA playoffs. So far, playing games, we're 5 for 6. We're doing really well. We predicted a lot right. But now this is where it gets really, really interesting. We got to predict every series till the finals. We're going to do this together. We're going to go through it, even though all I care about is the first rounds right now. If I can get them all right, then we'll continue based on our bracket, all right? But obviously, I don't think any of that stuff is going to continue. Like the semifinals, I'm sure we're going to get some wrong. We're going to get some wrong to the conference finals, all that. So we'll go back through, I'm not gonna say every game, but every like 2 games or so we'll have a recap. We'll talk about what we're seeing, if teams are making adjustments, if someone gets injured, God forbid. We don't want that obviously to happen. If someone's going off, we want to talk and discuss all these big major things. So let's start with the games that are on today. So we can start, I think the Nets game is on first, followed by the Hawks Celtics. The Hawks barely, well, they had some time off actually. They're good. And then you have the Knicks, Cavs, and the Kings, Warriors. Okay, cool. So let's start with Philly, Brooklyn. Honestly, as cool as I've always been a Nets fan my whole life, all that, whatever. But let me zoom in so we can take a look at these percentages. I don't know if you can see from my head, but it says 6% chance for Brooklyn. And then this is like fan votes. I'm sure these are all Nets fans. And Philly has a 94% chance. I'm taking Philly as well. Philly will probably win, I want to say in 5. I don't think they're dominant enough to win in 4. I don't think Brooklyn's good enough to win, make it 6. But I could see Bridges going off for a game at home or something. Them being able to like, weather the storm, make it go to 5. I could see it definitely happening. Now, Boston, Atlanta, as good as, 4% chance for Atlanta. I think Boston's going to steamroll as well. I would say sweep, but I think Atlanta has the firepower to win a game as well. All right, so I'm going to say both these go into 5. Obviously, they could both be sweeps. I'm going to take the safe route and say each team can win one. If I had to make a decision, I think Atlanta has a better chance of winning one just off offense alone than Brooklyn has of winning. Okay, I'm just going to say that as is. Now, this is probably the best series out east, which is Cleveland, New York. I think this one could go really, really deep. You guys can see the percentages a lot better. Bro, wait, 97%. How is this a 0% chance? I'm confused. Anyway, I also want to say Miami could win one, but as of late, especially if Lowry's out and all that, I don't really see it happening type vibe. I want to say Milwaukee in 4. Could say 5. 5 is always safe, but let's go 4, man. I think Milwaukee can sweep, even though Miami has the defense, all that. I just don't see it happening. So Cleveland, New York is the only iffy one. I am from New York. I will take Cleveland, though. I think Cleveland is a little bit better overall. I do see this series going a little further. I don't think it goes 7. 6 in New York. Ends in New York in game 6. That's my prediction. That's what I see. I really can't wait to see Donovan Mitchell versus Jalen Brunson. I just think Cleveland has too much when it comes to like their big men and all that, like Jared Allen, like just great stuff. I guess let's finish up the East and then we'll go West. All right, I think that's fair. So Milwaukee, Cleveland, I'm gonna take Milwaukee. This one could go 5. Just based on bigs alone. I want to say Milwaukee can sweep everyone, but I don't see it happening. And then Philly, Boston should be a really good series in my opinion. I don't like that I'm doing this before finishing up the West. I want to go round by round actually. Can I go back? Can we, where's the West? Hello? Do I have to finish the East first? No, okay. Oh, the West is up top. All right, say less. All right. So the other game out West today is Sacramento Golden State, which I think is going to be a really good series. Sacramento hasn't made the playoffs in so long. 16 years. That's more than most of y'all been alive, or some of y'all. Like, that's literally more than half my life. That's crazy to think about. Like, that's a long drought. And then their fan base is gonna go crazy. I've seen like the average tickets for prices is like almost $500. They're pretty much double Golden State Warrior ticket prices, which is wild to think about. They're gonna be traveling to Golden State if there are Kings fans. I'm always joking about that type of stuff when I talk about franchises that haven't been doing great all along. But no, I could see this series going really well. You can't count out the defending champs. We don't realize this, but Golden State's the defending champs. They kind of just coasted all year. They kind of just been vibing, chilling type vibe, and they can turn it up in a notch. Their only downfall is they had a really bad road record this year. They really did not do well on the road. Can they pick that up? Of course. They have Steph, Clay, Draymond. They have the experienced Steve Kerr. Bro, they're going to pick it up for sure. And none of these games are going to feel like home road games. Like they're all going to feel like just regular games, I think. I think both fan bases are going to be in both arenas. Golden State obviously has a little bit more fans. So it's going to be interesting. I know Sacktown going to be wild. I think Sacramento's gonna get awakened. Like, I want to vote for them. I want to cheer for them. It's crazy they're the underdogs in this one. Like, the fan voting. It's tough to vote against Golden State. That's really what it's gonna come down to. I think Golden State wins this. Probably 6 at home. 6 at home. They're gonna be in Golden State. I could see it going there. Sacramento, as great as they are, I don't think they're ready. I don't think they are ready. If you guys think they're ready, let me know. I want to take that to 2K. Make not my career, like a my league thing, and see if they're ready to take over the league type vibe. Now we'll go ahead and skip on down Memphis, LA. Now let's keep that one for last. This Phoenix Clipper one is going to be really interesting. 4-5 matchup. Phoenix is the favorites in my opinion for sure. Obviously, if KD is healthy, that team is just too good. Honestly, Ayton's a great big man. You got KD, one of the best scorers in the league, great defender, all that of the above. Chris Paul, one of the best guards to ever touch a basketball, great facilitator. Obviously, he doesn't have the championship pedigree. We can keep saying that, oh, he chokes in the playoff. But, like, this team is not going to really fully choke like that. You have to beat them type vibe. And then Devin Booker is Devin Booker, you know? So, the Clippers, this is probably the best matchup if anyone wants Phoenix to lose, because you got Kawhi Leonard guarding KD, right? Then you got... Like, they have bigs. They're not the best, but, like, Zubac can kind of be there with Ayton. They have, obviously, Russell Westbrook and KD, that drama. Westbrook versus Chris Paul, a little bit there, too. If Paul George plays, which is possible, I could see this series going a little bit deeper than it is. I do expect Phoenix to win this, probably in 5, possibly 6, depending, honestly, on a lot of different factors. I'm going to go Phoenix. Thing is, you say Phoenix in 6, they're playing in LA. Doesn't matter. Home court advantage isn't even a thing no more like it used to be. I feel like it used to be bigger, but now, like, fans are everywhere. It's easy to travel. And, like, at the end of the day, like, guys have been playing for so long that they can withstand the crowd more times than not. Now, Denver, Minnesota, I don't really give Minnesota a shot. We're going to take Denver in this one. I can give Minnesota 1 game, but at the same time, I don't want to disrespect Denver. But we'll give them 1 game. It's, like I say, that's always the safest option, just to go 5 instead of 4. And then Memphis, LA. This is the matchup we're all waiting for, baby. Dillon Brooks and LeBron James. I'm totally kidding. That's not really anything, but Dillon always be talking, so it's just funny to me. And I honestly think if LA is healthy, they're going to be tough to beat. So let's go ahead and take the Lakers in that. And I think they win it in 6. I don't think this goes... It could go 7, actually. It could go 7. But nah, man. I don't think Memphis is ready. They're going to be awakened. They're too... I love Ja Morant. And even through the drama, like, a lot of changes, like, in my mind. Like, it's hard to root for guys going through, like, certain situations where you know this stuff is wrong and they shouldn't be doing this. But at the same time, he's a great basketball player. Like, take off the shenanigans aside, which you gotta judge a guy on his shenanigans. Obviously, he's young, he's gonna learn. Hell, he makes mistakes. We all make mistakes. Hopefully, he gets smarter soon. But LA might be a little bit too much to handle. We're gonna see. I know Memphis bigs weren't really playing. Like, someone was getting a lot of minutes and all that. We'll see how it ends up playing out. I think that's going to be a really, really good series. It's a tough decision. Obviously, all these are toss-ups. I want to know what you guys got to say. This is Barber Talk, man. Let me know all y'all predictions, all y'all talks. And I guess let's get to it. Denver, Phoenix. Hopefully it's a good series. Hopefully it's a good matchup. We need Jamal Murray, Bubble Murray, man. Bubble Murray. He needs to step up. Michael Porter Jr., all that. Like, they need so much help, all that. Because Phoenix is too much. Too much. Give Denver the benefit of the doubt to push it to 6. I'll give them that. You could even say 5, but I'll give them 6. All right. I don't want to disrespect. And now Golden State, LA. I don't want to lose any of you guys as fans. So it's really gonna come down to health. I said this from before the season started. I said they had to make a trade and be healthy when it's playoff time, and they're gonna be unstoppable. And that's the case because you can't count out LeBron. You can't count out AD. Well, AD gets hurt so much, but LeBron, if he's available and able to, he will play. They honestly, their X factor I think is D'Lo, and then Golden State's X factor is I don't even know, like, because Steph's gonna be Steph. Clay is probably their X factor when it comes, like, push comes to shove. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna take LA. I'm gonna take LA. I see this one going also like 7, probably 7, but I'll take 6 as well. I feel like I'm taking everything in 6. Obviously, like, that's just me doing what I'm doing. And then Boston could probably end this in 5 against 76ers, but we'll take them. Oh, they're gonna be road away, so home 5. You know, the thing is, you gotta like calculate it, like who's gonna win where, when. Like, who's gonna win game 1, who's gonna win game 2 type vibe. We know Boston and Milwaukee are probably gonna meet in conference finals. It's just a matter of how many games, right? And you can say this in 5 as well, but we'll say 6 just to be safe, right? Well, that's my safe bet. 6, 6, 6, 6. And this would be ideal in my opinion. I think as a fan, this is ideal matchups. You get Giannis versus Tatum, Jalen versus Middleton, Drew versus Smart, whatever. Like, that's ideal East. And then West, this is ideal too. LeBron versus KD. Like, this is ideal matchups. I think as a fan, you would love these. And then you can't really go wrong. So I'm not even going to show y'all what I pick moving forward. I feel like we were only supposed to discuss the first round. I guess we'll talk a little bit more as we go. Let's actually go back and talk about the first. I will show y'all my finals as we get closer to it. Let's not talk about that right now, okay? I don't want anyone of you to get turned off, but I'm obviously going to submit this because you got to submit this today. So I'm going to leave the link down below. You guys can submit yours as well. Let me know your vibe, what you guys are thinking. But let's quickly go back to the first round. I'm really excited for a lot of these series. The main ones are obviously Phoenix Clippers. I feel like you never know, because like one of the things we got to always discuss is injuries, right? It's not an NBA game where like NBA 2K where you can turn off injuries. It's a part of the game. Obviously, we don't wish it upon anyone, but we've seen big injuries impact series in the past, right? Like Kawhi getting hurt against the Warriors when he was on Spurs, like, for example, or like KD getting hurt against the Raptors. Like, little things like that can dictate a series. So a lot of guys here are injury prone, or like they've had injuries that they've been battling through in the past. So like, is Chris Paul, for example, if he gets hurt, does that impact the series enough where the Clippers have a shot to win it? Like, you know, you never know. So it's hard to really predict NBA series because the talent is so close. Teams are so good. Players can get hot. Obviously, 7-game series, you expect the best team to win, which I think is going to happen 9 times out of 10. But anything could still happen type vibe. So one of the main series you're excited about. You're also excited about Sacramento, Golden State, and Memphis, LA. I think out west, you have 3 series to look out for. You want to enjoy. You're going to have fun with. Fan voting doesn't say the full story. Mainly, LA fans are going to vote for LA over Memphis. That's the reason this happens. This one, you just don't believe in the Sacramento team that's young and all that, and you take the championship pedigree of Golden State. And then here, it's just tough to vote against Phoenix. Obviously, it's tough. It's tough, especially with Clippers always banged up. They haven't shown that they can win or do anything. And then this one it's an 8th seed versus 1 matchup, and you don't really take the 8th seed at all. Like, I'm surprised I even gave him a game. It's just, I don't know if Denver's good enough to sweep straight up through like that. You know, it's one of those vibes. I love Denver. I love what they got going on. I hope they can make it over the hump. I just don't see it happening right now. Let me know your predictions, obviously. And then Milwaukee's going to steamroll, I believe. Cleveland, New York should be fun. Should be a very, very fun, especially that MSG is involved. That's going to be super dope. And then honestly, nothing out east is exciting in the first round besides Cleveland, New York. I don't think anything else is exciting. Obviously, Brooklyn still had who they had with like Kyrie, KD, like that would be fun. But nope, Atlanta, no shot type vibe. Even though we said that before, but Well, you gotta wait till the second round, third round for the East to get involved. I think Milwaukee, Boston is really tough outs for anyone. No one's. It's gonna be tough. You can do it, obviously. It's just gonna be tough. I think the West is a little bit more up for debate. Like, you can pick Memphis and no one gets mad or bats an eye. You can even pick Sacramento, no problem. You can pick the LA Clippers, no problem. Like, there's so much out west that you can do, and it's no problem at all. But let me know what you guys are thinking, what y'all vibes are. I almost went back. I'm glad I didn't. Let me know what's the vibe with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of format where I'm literally chilling in my bed. For game one predictions, I guess we could do that. 76ers are going to come out swinging. They're going to beat the Nets. I think Atlanta is going to come out here with the same kind of firepower, all that, like, everyone doubted us. Well, let's come out here. Let's show Boston what we about, but it's not going to be enough type vibe because it's just Boston, like, you know what I mean? But if Atlanta's going to win, they have a shot tonight for sure. They definitely have a shot to win tonight as a game one. Kind of punch them in the face real quick. Underdog teams have shots game one. It's like you're feeling each other out. You don't really know if you're coming in there hearing all the negativity. No one like picking you to win. You have a shot. So I don't actually want to do predictions for game one. I'm just glad all the games are on early. We have a full slate of games. I'm excited for tomorrow as well. Nice little slate tomorrow with LA playing first, and then followed by the Bucks Heat going on throughout the night, man. I'm excited for the Suns Clippers, like I said. Let me know all y'all predictions. Let me know what y'all saying, what y'all thinking. Disagree with me, disagree with each other. Don't call each other names, but other than that, have fun with it. I'll see you guys later. It's been your boy Mos. Y'all know the drill. And Ballin out.